Coming up next, I review Amouage'S feminine powerhouse, Honor, which happens to be their best-selling fragrance here at Osme, versus their newest feminine release, Portrayal. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose, and today I'm doing a quick first impression from the House of Amouage, the Oman or Middle Eastern powerhouse house. I'm very familiar with their men's fragrances. Beach Hut Man is one of my all-time favorite fragrances from any house. In fact, if you want to check out a review, it's one of the very first reviews I've done in my YouTube channel. I'll put up a card there so you can check that out. But now that I'm doing more feminine fragrances, ladies, this is for you. I want to give you my first impression opinion on two fragrances, kind of like a little comparison test. And that is going to be the fragrance that was released in 2011, and that is Honor, Woman, from Amouage. And then that is, the reason why I picked that one is that's their best selling at Osme Perfumery, where they have probably 10 different feminine leaning, or at least 8 feminine leaning fragrances. That is their best seller. But I wanted to contrast and compare that with their newest release from Amouage, which is called Portrayal Woman. And there's Portrayal Man and there's Honor Man also, but these are the feminine ones. And again, ladies, this is for you. As my channel now, I'm trying to do more reviews for women and what men like as far as fragrances go. So, quick first impression. I'm not going to get into all the notes and all the background and all the detail like I normally do, because this is really want to try to give you an impromptu first impression. I just left Osme. I was there. I sprayed on each of these strips, as far as the freshest spray, and then I have it on. Okay, so I have Honor on my right hand, and I have Portrayal on my left arm. So let's get right into this. Again, both are eau de parfums. Again, Honor was released in 2011. Portrayal was just released in 2019. Honor is the best seller, one of their best sellers. Portrayal, obviously, is they're hoping and betting that will be one of their new best sellers. So let's see what I think. Just real quickly, the notes listed for Honor are just a couple of them. Are coriander and pepper, gardenia, tuberose, vetiver, amber. Those are just a few of them. And in Portrayal, they're listed as jasmine at the top, tobacco, vanilla in the heart, and like an elemi resin at the base. So just gives you kind of an inkling of what's going on here. Let's get right into it. First, I'm going to do the kind of champion or the bestseller right now. I will do that. That is Honor. I'll smell the strip. And it's very beautiful. I can see why it's a bestseller. It's very sweet. It's very white, like a white flower. I love white flowers. For example, gardenia is one of my favorite florals. I have a tree in my garden here in my house. And right now it's actually blooming. And so this reminds me of stepping out into my yard and smelling that white floral, beautiful, elegant fragrance. It's very creamy. It's very thick, but it's thick but light. It's not like, it's not too dense and like cloying. I can smell the tuberose in there also, because tuberose is one of the elements. It's right away. So I get this kind of gardenia tuberose, white, floral, creamy smell. Very feminine, clearly. And I will say that on the skin, let me compare it now with, it's on the back of my right hand. And this has been drying down now for about 2 hours, so I'm already in the dry down. And in the dry down, you lose that kind of gardenia top, although it's listed as a mid-note. I think it's really kind of, gardenia to me, it is a mid-note, but it was very present at the top. Now it's less present, and you're getting more of a powdery, almost a baby powder smell, which typically for me comes from jasmine, which is listed as one of the notes. So I like the intro or the top better than I like the dry down as it's going. I'll also say that there's coriander listed in the notes, and that on my skin comes across as a little bit of a nutty, which I don't love necessarily, that kind of nutty fragrance, but it's nice. I can totally see it. Now let me get right into Portrayal. I have Portrayal here. Very also floral, feminine, beautiful. You can see these are definitely feminine fragrances. These are not unisex fragrances, absolutely. It is at the top, very similar. Let me kind of, not as, I think it's, all right, so it comes across a little bit more powdery, a little bit more jasmine, which is one of the top notes listed, but still very floral, very beautiful. Now let me go to the skin, which is where it's been drying down. Okay, this is interesting. So, I will say this. First impression, just going right with my first impression. First impression, I like the top note of Honor better. Okay, top note, Honor. This is Honor. Because I love gardenia and I love that smell. So, but now that I'm already into the dry down on the skin, and by the way, that was also on the card, on the paper strip. On the skin and in the dry down, I'm liking Portrayal better because it's a little bit more unique. It's not typical feminine now. It is, see, a little smoky, but not a lot. A little tobacco, and definitely vanilla, which is coming across as a nice, just a very nice mix. In the Honor, it's just that for some reason that baby powder smell is sticking out to me more than the gardenia and the white flower smell now. It's kind of overpowering, and I don't like that smell as much. So, women, for me, again, this is just one man's opinion, but as far as the top goes, I like Honor. As far as the mid notes and going into the heart note, I'm liking Portrayal better, the brand new fragrance. So get your nose on it. Let me know what you guys think. If you have some comments, if you've already tried it, if you've tried both, I'd love to hear what you guys think or any guys' opinions on this. I will do full reviews later because these are obviously classic fragrances. I will say I don't like either of them as much as I like, for example, San Paquita by Amouage'S, which I will be posting a review shortly on that. I just did a full review, so keep your noses out for that one. Anyways, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. For those that already have, thank you very much. You can also ring the bell for notifications. You can like the video if you found this useful. And I hope everyone is having a great New Year so far. This is Joel the Nose, and new videos to come shortly. Thanks a lot.